Welcome everyone to the Coaster Spot. Today we're going to do a park update of both the Wild Safari and Great Adventure and the Savannah Sunset. So let's go inside. First we're going to start inside of here because they have added some stuff into the base camp, as they like to call it, here at the base of the King Ka. Still known as Kilimanjaro. After we go into the safari and see the Savannah, we'll take a quick peek over there and see what the status of the cars are. It looks like it could open any day now, or if it's been mothballed for the time being. It seems that the Lion has made its way over here, and now it's a bench where it all makes sense now. I guess they were setting it up to be over here, or it just made sense to. And we'll take a look over there. You can see the covering there. It doesn't look like they actually have any shade structure quite yet over there on it. Yeah, it looks great. It just needs some actual covering. But I was thinking on the way here today, it'd be fantastic if this is the way the safari is going to be. Oh, they've added a lot more of these animals back over here from the mini golf. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. You have these giraffes. Pretty sure these are from the same mini golf that the Lion came from. And then they have these play structures that originally were from the Golden Canyon, the Balance Kingdom. So that's cool. I can't see any other changes. I think they've added a little bit more signature. I am going to do a full tour of this place in the near future. But I was thinking, if this is the way this place is going to be, it'd be fantastic if they added a few rides over here. Maybe like a small carousel, some small kids rides, and everything like that. But we'll see. Let's go see how the Savannah Sunset looks. Little known fact, zebras are fantastic herders.
Here's a look at the Sunset Savannah, which I might add, this was filmed 2 days ago and it is supposed to open on Friday. So there were only 4 more days for them to get this done. And this was end of Monday. And there's just so much to do, so much construction debris, so much to clean up. There's no way all this is going to be cleaned up. If you have a booking on the first night, there's no way you're going to get the best experience. You're not going to have the staff in yet to be fully trained and used to their positions. You know, there's so much different staff. There's the food staff, there's the hospitality staff, there's the spa staff, there's transportation, all that. And we don't even know how all transportation is going to work. Is it going to be on a schedule? Is there going to be a truck always ready to bring you to the water park and theme park? Or if you need to go back to your car? None of this has been answered. Hopefully we'll find all these details out. Here's the new building right there. That's, I believe, where maybe the food will be and other activities and stuff like that. I think the old animal exhibit building will probably be where the spa is, because that's more of a permanent building. That building that they put up is kind of a tent, more or less. You see, it has a canvas roof and canvas sides, and hopefully these buildings hold up over time. They definitely will need to be cleaned because they will get very mildewy, and just with the weather that we have here in New Jersey. But yeah, there's just so many questions, and if you're spending $1,500 for your first day on opening weekend, you're probably just not going to get that full experience. As I said, most of the tents look like they're complete for the most part on the outside. These ones don't have their railings yet, so they definitely are not complete. And then you have the tiers that are still going in, plumbing that's going in, because each one does have a toilet and a shower and everything like that. You don't need to go to a communal one. You can see that the departure building is there. We only got a quick glimpse of that. And I also wonder what the best viewpoint is going to be. I think it might be over here, because where you're looking out here, the animals are always out, I believe. I believe the giraffes are put into their area at night no matter what. So I'm not sure. There's lots of things that we're going to need to find out. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to show you anytime soon. Maybe if there's a good deal, or if they wanted me to come and check it out for free. I think the only way I would be able to do that would be to just show it as it is, a full tour, pretty much no opinions. I would love to, for sure.
Oddly enough, they added a ramp here. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here. on opening day, before you were going around the other side of this building. So, as you saw, I probably already saw, I probably don't need to talk about the Savannah sunset, but man, that does not look complete. Thought I'd take a little look inside there to see what the cars look like. They look good to go for Zumajaro. We'll start at the theme park over here, since we gotta talk about operations. Still in June, kind of annoying, but Superman's got one train. We'll see what else has more trains. I don't know if Green Lantern has gained any, or Medusa. It didn't seem like Medusa was running more with the dispatch frequencies that I was seeing while on Safari. I know they're working on it. Hopefully this is a 1 year only thing and this can be avoided in the near future, because I mean, I guess it's something for me to make a YouTube video about it, but I'd rather not. I'd rather take good operations over YouTube views. Of course, we'll have a separate construction update for vertical velocity. I actually have no idea what's happened in the last 8 days since we've been here. Our last full update was 2 weeks ago when they topped off the spike. Can't see that the support is in for the immo install finally, so the structure is complete. Let's go see what's going on with that thing and everything else here at Great Adventure. So it is still field trips, lots of field trips still going on. Sign looks the same, no additions there. But if you want a good weekend to come to Great Adventure during the week, I highly suggest right after Father's Day. That's usually kind of a week after all the school trips are done, but the summer camp trips haven't quite started yet. So it's usually a pretty dead week. I highly suggest it. Oh, they got a Pride poster up there. Love it. I don't like how it's just kind of covering the other banner though. Like, why didn't you just lift that up a little bit so you don't look like it's a sign on top of a sign? Kind of looks bad. I love that logo. Very, very simple what they did to the roller coaster in the background. Love it. Lots of Pride merchandise. Pride Center. Love the design. Kind of like Atari design there with the Six Flags there. Love this love. Fantastic. And kid sizes as well. One of those tank top type things. All the coaster merchandise has been moved once again. It's kind of in this general area. It's not against the wall anymore. Seems like all of it is mostly there, but yeah.
The surcharge has increased to $1.30 from 99 cents on every transaction, so be aware of that and try to group everything into one transaction, especially at the gift stores.
This stand has been gone for the year. Kind of ugly with the fence here. Not that bad. And then the Villains Cafe has been closed all year. I don't know if this is going to reopen. It doesn't get that much traffic, so I get it. But heat of the summer, it probably could be open. But they know the numbers, I don't. I assume it does not make a lot of money. So here's Joker. Hopefully soon we'll be riding this a lot more once we don't need to pay for it, once it's not an upcharge attraction. So that will be nice for sure. I will definitely ride Joker more with that. However, the whole one station thing is still in effect, so that's no good. Over here in this corner, Jolly Roger is closed. I think that's a newish sign. I have to look back at the video. I'm pretty sure that's a new sign. Nice to see that. Like, I like all these signs, but they're all kind of just printed signs. I don't know how they're gonna hold up, but at least they're fresh and nice. I wish they were three-dimensional, but I'll take a refresh sign over anything for sure. As discussed in our last update, Skyride will not open this year, and there really isn't anything to update you on because it came from the GM himself that they don't know what they're doing yet. They haven't made decisions about it. They really don't want to get rid of it, but something needs to be done major. I just cannot continue to operate the way it is, whether it's a big refurb to it or re-engineering or a replacement. They don't know yet. We'll keep on it. Chop 6 now says special events. So that pretty much confirms the fact, and the windows are blacked out. That pretty much confirms the fact that Chop 6 will not open this summer or this year, or it's gone forever. Who knows? Hopefully this comes back. One of my favorite restaurants. That sucks. One less reason to get the meal plan. I know lots of people on the meal plan absolutely love Chop 6. It's such a simple food that but if they hadn't gotten rid of the one express one over at the boardwalk, I really wouldn't care, but they got rid of that one. Bring that back. We need some Chinese food. Dang it. Let's take a closer look at what this looks like over here, by the way. Yeah, queue's untouched and ride area is untouched. All right. By the way, Skull Mountain did open with 2 trains. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. So they're killing it there. And I love to see that the water fountain is on right from the beginning. That is great. I'm sure it doesn't do the building's maintenance any good, but it's nice to see it. And of course, the only remains from Adventure Rivers right here, pretty much. There's some small other ones, but that's like the largest one. As mentioned in our previous video, Air Safari is standing not operating. This is one where I don't think it really matters that much. I think it could be useful during peak times, but it doesn't need to be open all the time for sure. Question to all my fans over there and Great Adventure fans, I don't think this was here before, this shack here. Maybe it's for some kind of show they're bringing in or have brought in during the weekends. Of course, the shows are only on the weekend. Not sure the next time I'm gonna be able to get here on the weekends. I really want to show you the shows they're doing, and as soon as I visit on a weekday, I will show you them. Great seeing the Barnsummer up and running every day. If Air Safari had to close for this, then that's all right in my book. Much better space. It's no one even knows Air Safari is closed or exists. Let's be honest. Got a report on it, but yeah, Devil's one train. Six Flags, Fiesta, Texas is reopening their Wonder Woman. I think July 1st, I think they said maybe? I'm not sure. Regardless, that one's opening up with 3 trains. 3 trains have been delivered. Those are slightly different because if you don't know, the first Raptors had a slightly narrower wheel gauge, so the track wasn't as wide, and then they realized that they need a little bit more bone on the meat there. So hopefully we'll get those trains rehabbed with the new parts that need to come in from RMC, and we'll get this thing up to at least 3 trains, and both to find out if they ever plan on running 4 again. I have been hearing that they might be opening the bar back open in the Chiller Observatory for a 50th anniversary bar. That would be awesome. Maybe like some themed costumes, themed drinks, all the like, maybe some videos playing in there. That would be awesome. And history videos, so much opportunity, especially with all the media screens in there and everything. Get rid of the gaming, do a cool thing. I don't know. I do criticize the park a little bit. I also just report what I see. Sometimes people don't like that for some reason. Like, they're running 1 train on it, I report it, and obviously I say that's not great because it isn't. So if you're new to the videos, I'm generally positive. I love this park. It is my zero park. I will always live and die for this park. Absolutely love it. But I will also criticize it. No problem doing that when I see something that is out of place. But the park is doing a lot of renovations this year, a lot of new projects, Savannah Sunset, Flash Vertical Velocity, rehabbing the log flume, the giant wheel, lots of touches all around the park. I think it's all trending well, ultimately. So I am very grateful. I love the love and attention the park is getting. It just needs so much. And it can't be done in all 1 year, but hopefully they'll continue to do that. And here's the giant wheel. We showed you last update. The cars are going on. They have since been removed. We showed you that in a story, Instagram story last weekend. Yeah, what has gone in is 2 brand new motors retrofitted, not the original, brand new motors. So looks like this thing will be able to run all the cars again instead of 1/6 of them removed. So great to see. Don't know why the cars were put on and taken off, maybe to do some test fitting or something like that, but yeah, we'll take a look at the other side has them too. And I have to say, it has to be a heck of a lot more efficient motor because the amount of conduit going into it is very minimal compared to what was going into the original one. You know, motors are much more efficient these days than the 1970s, so they might be able to save on a bunch of power, be able to control the wheel a lot better, to have it completely automated. I think it was pretty automated before, but like, yeah, this thing is getting every bit and piece of love that it needed. It's the Schwarzkopf Classic here, 150 feet tall, peaks just above the Enchanted Forest to give you those treetop views. Gorgeous. I do hope they do something about these random poles that are kind of sticking up out of the planter. The one on the right, well, I believe used to be for TVs. The one on the left, I have no idea why it's that tall. Maybe some lamps, but regardless, kind of look out of place. And can't wait to see the LED package go on. we did learn it will be on one side, and possibly they'll add the second side if it's popular enough, but we'll just have to wait and see. But that will definitely not be this summer. I love these signs from like the 80s or the 90s, I think it was. You know, Scream Machine had one, Montage still has one, Flume I think has one somewhere around. So cool, so cool. I'd love to know where like the Scream Machine and the Spin Meister one went. Skyride has one, so cool. So the old motors are still in place over here. However, conduit that seems like it's going to feed the same exact motors as the other side is in place. So I'm thinking that these are going to be removed pretty soon. They just haven't done it yet. Hope so. I feel like it would work better if they just all had the same motors. It might be spec to the same exact thing, but they probably play better together. For sure. Oh my god, it's Daffy in his special uniform. We had some meetings with him. High five! Yeah! We met a bunch of characters, and I'll insert that footage in right now from last week. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, I love your 50th anniversary garb. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Your bow tie and your vest, awesome. Hi Sylvester, love your shirt. Oh.
I got it.
You want that? Get the Tweety Bird.
I got it from Twitter. That's so bougie, right?
They only sell it. Hello, I am so excited for your roller coaster.
Good, I'm very glad to hear it.
What do you think of it?
The roller coaster?
Yeah.
Should be fun. Hopefully it'll be fast enough for me, but we'll have to see when it opens.
Doubt it. I don't think it'll be fast enough for you.
Can we get a picture? Well, I love that Mama Flora's, everything's pretty much on the meal plan now. I don't understand why the Mott Sticks are not on the snack when the Garlic Knots are exactly the same price. It's bizarre to me. Like, they're both $12.49. Why not? Great to see all these planters out. I question where they are in the boardwalk. I feel like they're better back somewhere in the foresty areas along Green Street or the lakefront. But I got a lot of views from over here, so that's good. This Dippin' Dot stand, I believe, was right over there on the other side of that fence. And now it's over here. I replaced the Coca-Cola building that was there for a few years. It looks like something's been replaced. Yeah, it definitely has been. So the Superman logo is looking quite faded and cracked and everything. And it has been replaced for the second time. So this will be the third iteration of it. Looks great. Definitely. Looks nice. I feel like the frame could use, at the very least, a power washing. Maybe not a painting, but a power washing I think would go very far. That's just like a lot of mildew and stuff. It's great to see that these posters are nice and fresh. I feel like to some extent these actually have to be refreshed to keep Warner Brothers and DC Comics happy, but it's nice that they refresh them, but then they completely ignore the background, and that's appealing. You know, small details there. I'm not even sure if I ever showed you the progress of this, but for the last nearly 6 months back at Holiday in the Park, they were repairing the sign for Green Lantern, just redoing it with the same thing. Love that it's B&M track and accurate and not some kind of other generic roller coaster track. But yep, looks fresh, looks great. The light up sign looks great. The Green Lantern looks pretty decent. And whatever the guy's name is, looks awesome. I'm gonna take a ride if the line isn't too long. Oh, no, not doing that. Yeah, Green Lantern has a little bit of a queue. It's in the queue, so that means it's down the stairs and everything, so that's a heck no. One train off still on this one. Gotta get the second train on these two. Jeez, they need it. They're the slower loader ones. They need it so bad. So sad. All right, we're gonna flash back 8 days ago and show you the progress of the log flume and then come back right now. Got lots more sections in. Still lots to go though, still so much to do. All right, here is progress we can see. Obviously, Best of West is not open on the weekdays, so we can't look behind the restaurant, but was really expecting to see the trough in up there at the drop off of the first lift. Still need to put that in, but it looks like all the trough is in place over here. Down to the first run out, and most of the track pieces, or trough pieces rather, it looks like they have their fiberglass, but you can still see some do not. That piece right there, right before the turn isn't. You can see that one isn't done yet. Still seems like there's a lot of work for this to open in just 19 days as it is scheduled to. Crane is right there. Runaway Mine Train is not opening until 2 p.m. because of all the work they have to do. So be aware of that. It's so close to the midway and everything. It's looking good though. Just still so much to be put in place. I would love to show you the El Toro lockers in operation. Oh, Toro has been having some operational issues. I hear it was had problems yesterday on Sunday, and since I've been here around 3:30 on to the resorts, it's been closed. It was closed last Sunday when we were here, so it looks like it's having some issues. I'm not sure if that's because of the second train or something else, but hopefully they get all that together, because obviously it's the highlight coaster. It needs to be open. Absolutely love this iconic view of the Runaway Mine Train. And after riding Canyon Blaster at Six Flags Great Escape on Saturday, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that ours is so much better. That ride is a piece of garbage considering it's almost the same age, shuffles through things and everything. But I am going to take a memorial ride on the Running Mine Train. My mom passed away this past Thursday. Didn't post anything about it, but just gonna say I love you, Mom, and all that jazz. And she's the one that took me to Great Adventure for the first time in 1993, and I believe the only coaster I ever managed to get her on was the Mine Train at some point. That is it. So I have my mom to thank for taking me for my first time, and then my dad, until he passed away quite some time ago, ended up taking me a lot in the late 90s. And yeah, so I'm going to take a memorial ride for my mom. And any comments down below, thank you so much for that. Didn't post anything because I really just don't like drawing too much attention to myself, so, but I really appreciate all of you and any support, and sorry for the lack of videos for a few days. Oh my goodness, the dispatch. Holy crap, there's another train coming already. Amazing dispatches. That is ridiculous. They don't have to really check many harnesses, but let's just wait for it to come, because it's going to come in just a minute. But as you can see, I'm not even seeing Toro go, actually. Hopefully that opens. Alright, there we go. Let's go take a ride. Not sure if I showed the new sign yet, but there it is. It's really good. I like it. I do miss the sign. Over there. Ooh, that's a lot of sun. That was on the track right there. And I think I know why. It's closed. I forgot. May close an hour early. And I think that's one of those today. So, dang. That's okay though. I just gotta remember that. But anyways, that was a fantastic ride. Nearly zen. There was only 2 other people in the train, so it was kind of a nice ride to take. I was all the way in the back by myself, just 2 people in the front seat, so very somber. And if you're wondering, I'm doing okay, handling it pretty well. We had noticed, so we knew it was coming, but no one prepares you for something like that, for sure. Yeah, you just can't prepare yourself for that, even with all the preparation that we had. But the show must go on. And looks like that fiberglass piece is back in, right where it transfers to concrete to fiberglass. These are in. I really hope they paint all of the transitions. If not, you know, this year, sometime in the future, just because it kind of looked terrible when it's just that, you know, unpainted fiberglass. And inside of the station, we can see that not much is... Oh, no. The floor is going back in finally, so that's good. If I didn't see that, I'd be really worried for 19 days from now. Pretty worried for the big wheel 19 days from now. Whole lighting package. Although the lighting package does not need to go on for the ride to operate. But if it doesn't go on before they get it operating, obviously we'll probably have to go down for a few days to accommodate that. Looks like the bottom of the lift hill is nearly back in, or completely back in, so that's good. Really needed that. So hopefully we see those conveyor belts. It looks like the top of lift 2 does have its conveyor belt almost in place. That's quite not in place quite yet, but yes. And I'm sure it will have the new technology with the sharing for photos as well. So I guess I'm going all the way over to Nitro. Hate doing that with 15 minutes left, but I completely forgot about that operational change. So, and I'll have the sun in my eyes the entire time. But at least we can get across the park a lot faster with Dream Street all open. Anyways, there we go. Let's go ride Nitro, see how that's doing. And if it's on 3 trains yet, that would be fantastic. We do have something to update you regarding Fright Fest, but I am lacking time, so that will be in the next update. But yeah, Fright Fest might be very interesting or very boring this year. Hopefully I'll be able to show you how those lockers operate on El Toro in our next visit in a separate video. Really was excited to try those out and you know, get on for free. Dang. And I miss El Toro. El Toro is so good in the summer, and I don't ride El Toro that much in the summer because usually I'm traveling a lot. That might change actually because of what I just mentioned. That's why I didn't think I'd be traveling a lot this year. But things changed very quickly, obviously. So, not sure what's going to happen this year. Still have a lot of things to take care of. Outside of amusement parks. But I really want to do a short little trip to Europe. And really want to get the Europe videos out from last year. Going to work on that very soon. Also want to I want to go to Europa Park. I want to go to the small park in Austria that's closing, a coaster called Wall Train. It's a stupid thing built by a Russian manufacturer. This just looks wacky, crazy, and it's been a bucket list, and I should have done it on my first trip to Europe, but I didn't realize how close it was to the German border. So I screwed up there. But really want to try out Voltron, and I really want to maybe do some alpine coasters in that area, because, oh man, I love me some mountains, and the Alps are just absolutely gorgeous. And I'd like to go down south. But yeah, gonna do another visit to Great Escape pretty soon. Make a weekend out of that. Go to Legoland for the opening of the gondola system. One that I really hope that Great Adventure and Six Flags executives maybe go up and take a field trip and try out and say, hey, this would be great for our park. You know, especially if they could keep the fort, keeping the fort, or rebuilding the fort. A new look would be just as good. But that's enough rambling. Let's go ride Nitro and see how that's doing. Oh, I didn't realize there were more of those cars. I love it. Some of these were at the front gate for a while. Nice to see them. And the Alphabet Garden is just a garden, but it looks nice. All right, 2 fantastic rides in row 7. It was riding amazing. If I was in row 9, that would have just been absolutely incredible. So only 2 trains, didn't really need more than 2 right now, but on weekends probably could use them. And they probably needed it earlier today with all the school groups. So again, hopefully we see that soon, but regardless, the ops are amazing, and that's all you can ask for. And I'm sure they'll get their 3rd train soon enough. But that's it, that's all the updates. Go check out the Flash video, and hopefully we'll be able to ride El Toro with the new lockers on our next visit. This has been Alex for The Coaster Spot. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you all for watching. I appreciate every one of you.